Oh my god. Oy, oy, oy. I had this for like 5 years, still going strong. Alright. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, let's get right into it. True wireless earbuds. Yeah, they've been the bane of my existence for like 5 years. Anyway, yeah. Recently, I just purchased these earbuds, and they're like $21 in Amazon. I think they go for like 33 now. I wouldn't say recently, but I purchased them like a while ago. And one thing that I noticed about these earbuds is that they're very comfortable and they sound great. Honestly, I didn't really think of it much until now that earbuds have gone a long way. And really, just earbuds in general have been constantly improving and, developing in every corner, really, when it comes to, in-ear or semi-in-ears. And really just comes down to show you, like these Sonys I had them since, I don't know, like 4 years ago. Just like how massive they are. Like, damn, like, just look at this. Massive earbuds. Old, but, still work. And this was considered like very small back then. And, just the Liberty 3s and just how the Liberty 3s were at one point, just a gold standard on just what true wireless earbuds are. Being also mid-tier and quite affordable at the time and able to challenge you and go to toe with even more premium earbuds like the Bang & Olufsen's here. The Bang & Olufsen's were at one point, the best earbuds at the time. I would say like 4 years ago. Very good bass, and honestly, it can still go toe to toe with earbuds like the Noble RX 5s, which you can see right over here. And just, God, look how good these things look. But yeah, like I said before, like earbuds have come a long way. Price wise, earbuds now go for around 300 or 200 plus if you're looking for anything substantial or practical. But really, just how the landscape has matured, earbuds are fairly cheap in terms of how they perform versus how they were before then. And these earbuds, what are they called? The TF2T23. Oh my god, I butchered that. These earbuds are very good. They sound good, they're convenient, they're practical. They got a really nice style metal frame alloyed case here that just flips. And yeah, and just like look at these buggers. Oh god damn it, they look nice. I love how they look. I love the Bumblebee theme going on here, this Transformers theme. I just adore these earbuds a lot, and they're just only $21 at one point. I believe they're now like $33, but it just shows that they have matured. The industry itself has matured to the point that you don't really need $100+ AirPod 4s, ANCs to enjoy, music. In truth, honestly, these earbuds here just look, I would say, my fingers. These buggers look much better than, the ordinary original, not even original, but these ordinary AirPod 4s. And the price difference is that of $100. Yeah, of course, the AirPod 4s have ANC. They also have a bunch of other things that I never use. The ANCs don't really, I guess, value when it comes to their price. And just looking at these earbuds, they're pretty much alike in almost every way in terms of how physically they are. Obviously, these are essentially, I would say, knockoffs, but the performance in terms of their sound is not too far, and it's quite enjoyable. Um, let me take out these buggers. Let me show you. It's like, yeah, just like, look at these. These are pretty much 101. Sound wise, they, of course, the AirPod 4s are, slightly better, but if you're really just coming down and you're just studying and concentrating on what you're doing, you're not going to notice. You're walking around, you're not going to notice. Audiophile, maybe, but for what they are and what they're, supposed to give, that is convenience and practicality. Both of these earbuds, they just are pretty much what they are. They bring you convenience and good sound. And really, that's what you're looking for nowadays, in my opinion, because I have gone through many, many earbuds, and really it just comes down to, are they comfortable? Do they work? Do they connect well? And really, do they have good sound? And, just the fit in itself is really just what you're looking for. And I find that the AirPods stems pencil style type of form is, what you need. It locks in and it's quite comfortable. Yeah, of course you get a little ear fatigue, but in comparison to just in-ear ones like the Noble Rex 5s that go into your ear hole, it's much better. And it really just comes down to, why would you invest so much money into, earbuds like this? Like, earbuds like this are really just a prestige, to show that you pretty much can own, at, I guess what I would say the cool kids would say is they are cool. Status symbol, I guess. That you're not a peasant. But really, you don't really need to buy $100 plus earbuds to really have good sound and good quality sound, or just an earbud that has good connectivity, because these earbuds have a Bluetooth 5.4, and that's pretty amazing because these will work very well with other phones versus the AirPod 4s, which only exclusively work with the iPhone or the Apple ecosystem. And it really makes you wonder, like, if you lose one of these earbuds, that's like another $100 pair gone. You could get another earbud, but that's gonna cost you, who knows how much it costs nowadays. Last time I checked, it was like $89. With the tariffs and all that stuff, it could be even more than that. So really, you're just gonna, a lot of people lose these little, earbuds, and it's very easy to lose them in very tight spaces. And just replacing them, it's going to be a lot. So really, why would you waste so much money on that? I would just say, just get another $30 plus earbud, and they're not too terrible when it comes to the mics. I chat out with a lot of my family members, and honestly, they can't really complain. It sounds good enough and does the job pretty well. So really, just it blows my mind that earbuds like this are $100 plus. Lose it and you're done for. Put it in the washing machine, they're done for. So just like it just boggles my mind that we got into the point where $100 plus earbuds is essentially the norm, but you don't really need to pay that much money. You can just buy these, and these work just as well. And if anything, they could work better than the AirPods, and because of the fact that they have Bluetooth 5.4 and work very well with other devices. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting topic in my mind right now, going just seeing how the development of earbuds have gone, and really how things are maturing to the point that you don't really need to spend too much money nowadays to really get fancy earbuds that do a lot of wacky stuff. And it just comes down to what earbuds are, and that is just to give you a good sound experience and a convenience of it. Like, yeah, you could buy some K-Bear K2s or the KSN earbuds that they have in Amazon, but honestly, I just want something that's wireless and works. Um, yeah, you could buy those. Those have detachable cables, so if it does, get damaged, you could replace it. But it's just terrible when you have those cables. They get tangled up so easily in every corner. I had them for like the early part of my college years and late to it, I guess. And I just gave up on them. They sound great, fantastic, but I just preferred the convenience and the experience of having true wireless earbuds. I still use the AirPods. I mean, the AirBots. I think. What was it called? The AirPods. The earbuds. I gotta remember the name of these these earbuds. But yeah, I mean, like, these are great. They're $25. They sound terrific. They actually sound just as good as the AirPod 4s. It's just they don't got the A and C, which is, another reason to get the AirPod 4s, which I am not trying to sell you on, but just the fact that, these are $25, have a great mic here. Yeah, it's just great. It's just the cables is just such a drag. It really is. And it's one of the main reasons why I pivot towards just true wireless earbuds over IEMs. Like, IEMs are great, but they just, God, they go inside your ear, and it gives you a lot of ear fatigue. And a lot of them are just like 300, 200, 1,000, $5,000 plus range. So, you know, I digress on that. But yeah, I mean, just true wireless earbuds have come a long way, and really just how the industry itself has pretty much kind of converged into just this AirPod form, this pencil style earbud, and really just, how now even cheaper end earbuds are starting to pop up, like the Moon Drops, that sound just as good and giving you that convenience in such a lower price bracket. Let me see here. God. And just also how some brands really have disappointed me a bit with their price, with these $300 earbuds with the Bose. Like, my God, look at these, $300. Ugh. But it's a great thing that there's a lot of companies that are pretty much shipping in here, and nothing is exclusive. You could always go for much cheaper, and you just don't really need, $100, $300+ earbuds, because in the end of the day, true wireless earbuds are bound by the battery, and the battery will degrade over time, so maybe 2 years or so. But at the meantime, I just, suggest going for something that more practical in sense of cost, because $100 plus earbuds, ooh, I couldn't even imagine it. For anybody that really has to choose between, a good Chick-fil-A meal or 17 Chick-fil-A meals with a Bose, or, just buy whatever is, to your liking, but just remember there are other options, and this option here is just pretty, it's great. I love it. It's stylish, practical, and sounds great. But yeah, I mean, like, that's all I had to say. Like, just make sure not to injure your ears too much. Don't listen to high volumes for too long. And that's what I'm trying to do here nowadays. Just, listen at 30 or 20 or even 50% in volume. Yeah, thanks. Bye.